Check, check, microphone check. And we're back. The microphone is back. Rocking the mic. Nothing I can do about that right now. I'll be in a second. Double checking everything. Everything's glowing. Alright. Wait, what? What did I just load into? Oops. Wrong flipping game. Pardon me, everyone. I apparently didn't press the correct buttons. It's like random fucking hoarder house. Oh, that was the hateful run.
Ah.
I'm working on a run called Blood God Cometh.
Okay.
Shit, I cannot remember. We must have been on Blood God 3? I think this is the correct run. I need to clean up my saves. Server with the rose tattoo. Very well, I'm going to do something else for that. Rather than waste my life away watching a loading screen. If I've got to clean up this gaming array. This is so gnarly. It's so choppy. It's probably time for me to just completely zilch this computer and try again. Like, for one thing, why are all these Microsoft Edge processes open? Who knows?
Microsoft getting pushy again.
Either that, or it's, either a virus or some shit I installed.
It's your active computer, yeah.
Well, this thing should be a perfect streaming box, you know, with no other software on it. Mm-hmm. But I keep screwing it up, so... Yeah, here we go. Captain America versus the Warehouse. I mean, I have no way of knowing what all's in here. So, do you understand where I am?
Not entirely.
So this is West Point?
Yes. Ah, well.
I'm actually very, very, very close to West Point, in the grand scheme of things. The highway is by no means clear.
The highway takes a zigzag, and in that zigzag is the warehouse.
It's very unclear, but this is, whoa, definitely the best base in the region.
Very unclear about it.
If you could help me, what I need to do is I need to turn this into a vehicle deconstruction base, where we rip up, because, you know, nowhere's safe in this population. So what we need to do is A, possibly just throw up some cheap shit. B, I gotta get, if you could find carpentry too while you're looting houses, that'd be great.
Okay.
There's giant boat launches here, so we could fuck with the boat part of the game. Come on, have a key. I'm just a very few deconstructs from being able to hotwire cars, at which point Operation Overkill will begin.
Yes.
Overkill. Overkill. And that will be using up all of these vehicles to kill as many zombies as it is possible to kill.
Ah.
I mean, really. I'll just be hitting Louisville over and over and over again until until. I'll try to make my way to the Louisville Slugger factory.
Yes.
And it'll be your job basically to Borg everything between here and there. I mean, I want everything scooped into this warehouse. This warehouse could hold pretty much an infinite amount of stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's already so full of crates that it would be hard to overfill its existing storage capacity, and that's before the first metal crate has been added or anything has been moved in. But there's going to be a lot of this in the future.
Carrying nothing but a crowbar, a lighter, and a gas can.
Cool, bro. I mean, the loot house has so much shit in it. What I mostly want you to do is there are several vehicles there. Oh crap, I bet I didn't leave the keys in them. I might have to come back and give you a key.
That's hilarious.
Alternately, you can try to find a copy of mechanics and electrical and learn the skills needed to hotwire cars. And then there's the ammunition in the army camp is one of my main targets here.
Yeah.
And we can use all of the melee weapons in this warehouse to get access to all those, all that ammo. To say nothing of the ultimate melee weapon,
The baseball factory.
the car.
Oh yeah.
But the road mess obviously is going to get out of control. We're still pretty early in this game, which means that the zombie population will keep rising.
Yeah. So my goal is to get to the warehouse. And I should check and see if there are any keys in any cars.
Always. If you can find a car, that'll be our best way to meet up. And this is going to be a very vehicle heavy run.
Yeah.
Because they're so effective against soft zombies.
Yes, of course.
Ah!
No key in the Kentucky Herald van.
Unfortunately, that was the one I was hoping to get you to start transporting cargo in. Why don't I just... I'm going to make a long run down the highway. Right, clearing the highway is sort of one of those never-ending tasks.
Yeah.
What melee weapons do I have on me? Plus shotgun shells, but I don't think I have a shotgun. Yeah, I don't actually have a melee weapon with me. Derp.
You did leave a key in this broken covered pickup. Sorry, broken is in slight damage.
Well, by all means, if you want to start trying to come down the road, but the road isn't exactly clear yet.
Oh, of course. I remember the highway's kind of a nightmare.
Hmm?
It always is. I am not a skilled driver.
No? I think it was just lack of playing this kind of game that actually accounts for some of your problems in real driving.
You may be correct. I am learning about wheels more and more I play this game. Well, I see how little my work has mattered as just endless zombie corpses all around.
I wish these ladders worked.
There's visual ladders you can't use. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
In a real zombie situation, haha,
Ladders
real
wouldn't even
monsters.
matter.
This would definitely be the kind of thing I would use to start.
Zombies not smart enough for ladders generally.
Not capable, yeah. So I have definitely everything I need for an ultra base here. I mean, like, potentially one of the best bases in the game. If I'd known about this long ago, I would have been angling to get a hold of this place early. The only problem it has is way too many windows. But other than that, like, it's got lockers, it's got bathrooms, it's got a break room,
Nice.
and it's multi-story, so there's a very safe upper area.
Uh-huh.
And it's got a easy place for building up on the tip top. This is obviously intended to be one of the best bases in the game. If you want to see what I'm talking about, look.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be my room.
Oh, nice.
But
Okay.
see? Check it.
Nice.
The only thing is you generally don't want to take a run off of 2 stories at once. But look, ready? Bonsai!
Ooh.
Fine, slight
Fine.
damage. Look, see?
You're fine. You'll heal in a moment.
Bonsai! No worries.
Wow. That's us, huh?
This is these new characters, okay, so just be advised that you have much more freedom of movement than you'd be used to. On the other hand, I'm quickly creating a gonfalon of corpses.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
West Point is covered.
Yep, it's a mess.
It would take me
West
hours.
Point is yours. I hereby cede you West Point. Please bring me the stuff from West Point to my castle.
Oh, right. I should have tried to fill this truck, shouldn't I? Yeah.
But you are now the Marquesa of everything I don't give a shit about in West Point. Congratulations. Come on, everybody. Why don't we just head up here off the road?
I don't even know what's in this truck. I just started executing the order of come to find you.
What you should do is you should start territorially occupying West Point. Like, make.
Come to the warehouse territory.
Oh, sure. Both are possible. You're gonna need to progress very far to the west, to the east, in order to get to me, right?
Yes.
So why not get a feeling for the city while you're heading east through it?
Good point.
I've cleared a lot more to the north than I have to the south.
It's pretty damn empty.
Yep.
I've only seen a couple of zombies on my way down.
Yep. You might as well stop and kill them.
I'll stop until the next one. I'm not going back for you.
Mhm.
Blocks away now.
But you get what I'm saying. You might as well consider West Point to
Alright.
be yours. I won't likely be coming back for much because everything I want is up in Louisville.
Right.
This is the perfect castle for raiding Louisville.
And a mostly cleared West Point is ideal for me.
Next, I'll conquer my way to the Spiffos on the on the southern highway of Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
which is my normal early raid base, and then I guess we rebuild the Dread Fort. Why not?
At the major intersection.
Right where it was, with new skills we've learned in terms of management.
Yeah.
Because this base is okay, but these windows blow. And it does have endless hoarding issues due to the unprotected north side. Well, that's unfortunate. Man. Fortunately, I'm standing next to, in any game, whatever the loot settings, this is one of the finest repositories of melee weapons in the fucking game. To say nothing of building materials, there's usually endless sacks of plaster and planks in here. Another thing, if you felt like it, is you could stop by the high school and see if how the path to the library is, and bring me cooking carpentry too.
Oh, that's right. You need this.
Sure.
I'm trying
I
to
need
find
all
the
the
way
books.
to the highway road. I'm not actually.
That familiar with West Point.
Yep.
That's why I'm asking you to get familiar with West Point. Since it will be your job, basically, your job in this game is to loot West Point completely.
Got a four-wheeler and a boat trailer.
Cool. I got plenty of boat trailers, but who knows? They might be useful in ways we don't yet imagine.
You need to go southeast enough that the road turns east. Railroad track. You gotta leave it down. Well, I think this is the correct turn. We'll find out. Yep.
I got my USA crash helmet.
I know how to cross this bridge.
I'm not afraid anymore.
Well, I'm recognizing places now. It's not actually as far as I thought it was. This is where you have to cross on the railroad bridge, not the car bridge.
Railroad bridge, not car bridge.
Where there are two bridges and you have to take the upper one. Well, heading east. Oh. Can you show me your map, please?
You don't
I'm
know-
still
you-
way far away.
You
Thank
can't find a West Point map or something?
No,
Oh, I
it's,
see.
It's the in between spaces. That car.
Oh, and I have started work on the really, really hard one. On the various settings.
Oh, cool. Trying to get the right balance of fun and difficult.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Shovel.
Alright, I'm getting a feel for the route to the warehouse so that I can do a warehouse and back more confidently later. Then I will go look for you a carpentry too, and take over West Point.
Mm-hmm. Really, any and all books you might care to bring.
I've reached Rest Stop and Railway Town.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have cleared quite a ways. What's the population looking like?
Medium bits. But
You know, with these strong characters, shovels are an amazing weapon.
Oh, neat.
They've got great range,
Ah, I never thought of that.
and they swing so fast with these strong characters. Normally, it's their slow swing speed makes them kind of a non-starter.
At the police car barricade, that's annoying.
Oh, hey, if you want to stop and try to loot that thing,
Can't too many.
got it. Because there's probably a lot of ammo for me in there.
There's like more than 30 zombies in a wide dispersal pattern here.
Dude, I think shovels have triple hit.
Oh, nice.
They're actually really powerful. I had no idea.
That makes sense. It's a classic zombie weapon.
Yeah. Well, you know, dual use.
Rest stop, turn off. The warehouse has got to be close now, right?
You may well pass me hitting zombies in the head.
Are you in the road?
Only vaguely.
Okay,
I'm not in the part of the road you would normally be in.
Okay.
I'm right by the concrete barrier.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you were.
Now I'm on the railroad tracks. Walk right in, it's a roundabout. Just a half a mile from the railroad track. There you are. Hey, buddy.
Is that your car?
Yep. No, it's someone else in a bloody fucking zombie brain covered car parked on the wrong side of the tracks. Haha. Problem solved, right? The thing is, the railroad leads right to my base.
Oh, neat. Oh, of course, 'cause it's a railway warehouse.
Wait, no, it goes behind it. Oops, my bad.
What's up?
It goes behind it.
Oh. Oh.
About face.
Maybe I turn around more
Ooh,
slowly.
that's a hell of a K turn. I think that was actually a full-on kanji turn. Bonk. And bonk.
I'm getting a little bit of glitchiness, so just please
Well,
give
sure.
my car some bounce space.
You want me to bounce into your car? Got it. Okay. Here, right here. Right through this field. Not into the tree, preferably.
There were several trees, and I hit none of them. Thank you.
This base is very safe. Inside.
Neat. Okay, yeah, that trip is doable, and I dodged the zombies on the way in.
Mm-hmm. Right. I cleared enough that it's not a totally awful drive. Alright, I'm taking this junker in to strip it down. If you're done with that car, that's fine. If not, we might go back to...
I'll probably drive it back unless you've got a better one for me to drive back.
Not yet.
It maneuvers just fine, and it's a lifted truck, so it takes the body piles all right.
If you want, here's a parking space.
Wait, where's the garage?
Right here.
Sorry, not navigating well. Oh, I see. It's hidden behind the edge of the car.
Don't wreck into my car. Take the garage closest to you.
Oh, Jesus, that is hard to aim for.
For you.
No, I mean because the building flips.
Careful. Try not to wreck any of my shit, please.
Yep. You know what? I don't need to park inside.
That's fine. Also true. It's a little crowded in here because we can't move the crates yet. We're too stupid to move crates.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Found a zombie.
Who said you could be here?
Yeah, unfortunately, it does have a lot of windows and requires a lot of perimeter clearing.
Yeah, a lot of the best bases do.
Mm-hmm. But all the doors are unlocked that I know of, and it's got a very safe... I mean, if you get on the roof, you're fucking safe.
And you know, stupid humans in normal living conditions want windows in their first floors.
We could build a whole second layer onto this.
Uh-huh.
If you go up those stairs, you'll see this is it.
Oh, you could knock that out and build on the...
Yeah, we could build a whole other...
I like this loft. I know it's not totally
No,
safe.
this is arguably the best building I've ever seen for settling it.
And yeah, no zombie's gonna get up on this roof, for sure.
Just because you could build bedrooms, you could build whatever you wanted above this room that I'm in right now.
2 layers of building off the on the roof, on the 2-layer roof.
I may try to take this place in the brutal run. Hell, there's a wood axe right here.
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Jumping to your
Barely damaged.
not at all even remotely
Not
deaf.
unfazed.
Basically.
Yeah, I want to climb this ladder.
Sadly. I'm sure there's a mod that makes the ladders climbable.
Guess I'll just have to jump off the roof again.
Basically.
Locked door. Unlock it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Utility room. Alright. Bathroom. Bathroom. Break room. Break room outside. There's a pile of ready to eat food in one of the houses in the house I woke up in, so I brought some. It's in the break room now.
Mm-hmm.
In the snack machine because I'm fun. Potato pancakes fun.
Alright, now I have to go get books.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go out and get things too.
But you know what we can do?
What can we do?
I'm hot wiring this white box fan.
Oh sweet.
It will be yours.
Hey, I can get cleaning up nearby then.
Mm-hmm.
$169 on the truck's not too bad either. All things said.
We don't have time to 69 on a truck. We gotta play video games.
You know, it really depends on the seats. And yes, no time for sex, gotta play video games. That's
Wait a second. Are there shirts that say that?
there should be, and we could custom order them if they're not.
Obviously. Sorry, ma'am. I can't have sex with you today. Got video games to play. It's the best thing we've ever done. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, except
Different on different bits.
that was I figured I had a 50% chance of creating a round there.
Wow, big boat trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Really big one.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
208. This trunk is perfect.
It's some bad hat, Harry.
You say that now.
You all know what I do for a living. Alright. The red car will now be used for malfeasance.
Oh, watch out. Let me get away from it. I was dropping stuff in its trunk.
Dropping stuff in?
And move things out of the other trunk. Just being lazy with what inside.
Yeah, evidently. This is my car.
The bright red murder car.
Yeah. I'm gonna use it quite efficiently to go clear the way to the refugee camp.
Neat. Enjoy. You said you just hot-wired this box truck?
Yes?
Sweet.
I think it's got gas. If not,
I'm carrying a gas can. It's fine.
right, there are plenty of vehicles around.
It does. It has one for the gas tank, and that is fine. Oh, yeah, I can drain these other vehicles. Good point.
But remember, they will probably eventually... Oh, god damn it. Well, on the upside, it'll be very easy to clean up these wrecks. I can start bringing them back right now. We're going to have a... This is going to be a junkyard. Will be one of the de facto functions of this
Giant
warehouse.
space.
Because there are so many shite cars on the road.
And it's got a giant parking lot and a giant field. And a bunch of crates to put junk into.
Well, we'll probably burn and bury a good portion of the trash. But we will wind up with a lot of usable car parts here.
Sweet.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I can't stop you.
Got
Worse than the song that
gotta
never
do,
ends.
gotta do 20 minutes now. Rhyme dust. Guaranteed to make it right.
Some people started rhyming it and knowing what it was.
Not knowing about the dust.
Not knowing about the dust. Perfect.
Oh no, what have we done? No, stop.
They'll continue dusting now forever just because.
Like, I wish I'd come up with this, but you know there are literally bands called like the Dust Brothers.
Oh, of course.
Or was that a Chemical Brothers album? I can't
I couldn't possibly know.
remember. You could possibly.
That was a completely false statement. Disregard it.
I couldn't possibly disregard.
You could. I have confidence.
Yeah, if there's anything. Matt, we've checked your resume, and you're our chief disregarding officer.
We believe in you.
Excellent. This company really needs a CDO. Hey, you joke. That's like, I think I just invented a new C-suite job.
Their job to go, nah.
Nah, don't give a fuck.
And Matt, what do you think about this proposal?
I don't.
Nah.
Not into it, bro. Not feeling it.
Doesn't sound important to me.
Yeah. What? What were you talking about? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You're doing a great job.
I guess thanks.
Like, whatever.
For all I care. That's why he's the best in the business.
Really has the right attitude for the job.
Been disregarding people for 2 decades.
We're terrible people. We love it.
Now that's some good corporate. Somewhere Scott Adams is nodding in approval.
Oh, yeah, with fucking devil-haired boss. It started as just a bald guy, but then the size of the hair got pointier and pointier over time.
It started with just a bald guy. The Amazon story.
Oh.
Come
But
on.
then, like, the magical
Oh, poor
queen-
Bezos. Oh, what's he gonna do? I don't know. Take some fucking Trenbolone and work out and get a motorcycle and play the guitar. Poor Bezos. Cry himself to sleep on a huge pile of my money. Everyone's money, really.
That's what he gets for selling a bunch of useful things really fast.
Exactly. Screw you, buddy.
Send me rhyme dust at same day delivery.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we'll make fun of you on the internet. It's never happened before. No one's had the balls. Make fun of Jeff Bezos' bald head on the internet.
Literally like the cartoon ding every time the bald head shows.
You remember for about a year, any bald person, I would just call them Jeff Bezos.
Uh-huh. He's the bald guy now.
He is. King Bald Noggin.
Look, zombies, if you don't get out of my way, your heads are squishy. You don't have anything to win by this.
Whereas I am King Spiffo.
I did genuflect to Holy Spiffo on my way out of town.
Rise, my child. Take the crowbar. Glowing crowbar.
Yeah.
As you command, Lord Spiffo.
The first time you sleep in the game. Comes to
Excellent,
you.
excellent. Dark Brotherhood didn't influence your sense of humor at all.
The Dark Brotherhood of Spiffo, obviously.
I gotta admit, we all agreed in 2003 or whenever, we all collectively agreed that the Dark Brotherhood quest in Morrowind was the coolest thing any of us had ever seen.
Yeah.
It's like, you have to just murder someone in cold blood and then they come for you.
They come for you. Like, hey, that's our job.
Exactly.
How dare you murder someone without our permission?
Basically.
Join or die.
Yep. It's like, wow, best fucking plot ever. Evil, but hilarious.
Also, like, hey, it's Morrowind. Don't we just murder people here? Isn't that what we do?
No. The joke is, you must never have done this.
I've
The-
never played Morrowind.
The Dark Brotherhood is the ultimate force of order in Morrowind.
Oh, shit.
What keeps Dark Elves from just raising their hand against their brothers? They gotta have a
Because they're
license.
fucking evil.
They
No
gotta have a license.
That's
That's a lawful evil society, very well written right there.
No killing
What
without a license.
what keeps the peace? The murderer guild. Literally.
Yes.
No murdering without our permission.
I always did like the Sparhawk approach on licensed thieving. Like, hey, we're the thieves around here.
Mm-hmm.
Did we say you could steal from that person? You say you could steal in our town? What are you doing stealing in our town?
Approximately how things work.
Because everybody has to control everything at all times. They're just a bunch of controlling bastards.
As someone recently said, it was all about brute power. There were no abstract.
There were no independent heroes.
The Catholic Church spent a lot of energy trying to enforce abstract concepts like sin and hell. Because in general, if someone was weak, you beat them up. If they had strong friends, their strong friends would beat you up.
And that was just who was in power, and that's how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And the words I was looking for when I was talking about the two bridges was, this is how you cross the river on the railroad bridge.
Oh, I think I know that one. Can you hum a few bars?
It's always about a train.
It was like my pappy was telling me one day.
Uh-huh.
This is how you cross the river on the railroad.
Yeah, I could hear the banjo strum. And I guess by that, I mean finger picker.
Yeah. Well, I don't think anyone's ever... I've certainly never seen anyone play a banjo with a plectrum. That would be unusual.
But like the specific kind of country folk strumming I'm talking about when I think banjo
Plectrum.
is in fact finger picking. I'm learning things.
Oh yes, fingerstyle is great. It's the true. I mean, realistically, it's the true representation of skill. Picking is different. That's why there's almost like two different worlds of guitar.
Agreed.
It's like classical nylon string, long fingernail, finger-style variants all the way over into the blues and into country styles and various multicultural styles. You know, I mean, it comes from Turkey, a lot of it. Realistically, like Ionia and Phrygia and things, those are regions of Turkey. They're they're the most Greek influenced regions of Turkey, but so that could be arguably considered to be where all this music theory kind of comes from.
Yeah. I'm back in West Point. I'm getting proficient at this trip as I intended to.
It's really not that bad of a trip.
It is not.
Bring books.
That's right.
Oof. You don't want to get hit by one of those big old 70s land boats, I tell you. It's not a comfortable vehicle to even experience a very small impact. Both
No, because they're
for anyone inside the giant, you know.
unpadded steel, if I recall.
Yeah.
Speaking of things you don't really make out of steel anymore.
You get a small bump in the road, you feel it for a week. Like, ow. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Oh, but shovels break fast. That seems about right. Okay, so the shovel is on the order of the pickaxe in terms of killing power, but more like a rolling pin or a cleaver in terms of durability. Very, very short-lived in the grand scheme of things. Not like the trusty hatchet. Whatever happened to my hatchet, I wonder? Should get a new one. Obviously, if I was Sheograth, I would give a character an egg from which an axe would eventually burst, called a hatchet. But I'm not Sheograth, so I don't do terrible puns.
I'm not a punny god of madness. What made you think that?
Yeah, imagine someone thinking that I would wield the Wabbajack. You know, I did my time in Oblivion, turning everyone into chickens and things.
Right? Who didn't? The answer is I didn't, because I couldn't figure out how to play Oblivion right.
Yeah, the leveling system was
Not friendly to thief-inclined characters.
No, that's fucking true.
I was trying to
Absolutely,
play thief,
universally,
and it didn't
everyone
work.
agrees. Everyone knows that's how that goes. Yeah, you have to be a mage.
And
You
I
have
didn't
no
know how.
choice. You got to get the stats you need. You have to balance out by casting all these boring spells all the time.
And I didn't know how. I didn't know any of the spreadsheet.
Well, you know what? When all this BS is over and we're free to do what we want, remind me to take you through. Last time I took you through a storyline run of Morrowind, but I could take you through an obsessive power leveler run.
In fact, we didn't get very far in Morrowind itself.
I'm sorry, I meant Oblivion.
Yeah, of course.
Right, I give you one storyline run through.
Yep. And we did the Knights of the Nine good run.
Yeah.
Because the Knights of the Nine suck.
It is one of the better expansion packs in gaming history. Oops, I need to wake up.
Yeah, probably me too.
Woo! Maybe bit off a little more than I can comfortably chew here. Nice. Got it. Alright, I'm in the refugee camp.
Sweet.
Yeah, totally sweet. Awesome.
Zombies?
Well, it's like the most confined fighting It's the most confined of all the outdoor fighting areas. It's a really good place to get fucking eaten. Especially if you don't have a sledgehammer. Oh shit. Did I make it? Is it about to be the 1911 reign of death?
Yeah, you want to be precise with that kind of statement.
Yeah. It's about to be 9/11 for the zombies. 1911 for me, hopefully. If I can find one.
Somebody call 911 because soon zombie fire going to be burning on the dance floor.
I rarely say this, but I think I'm gonna reject your reference.
Oh.
I think we're gonna have to say no to that one. Sorry. After great consideration, the editing team here has decided not to pursue your reference. Okay, now I just need to find a shotgun. There's always one in the cop cars. So, these being 90s cops. So I guess I could just go back to that roadblock. If you happen to pass that roadblock,
Yeah.
and you can run over enough zombies to get a breathing moment, it'd be sure nice for me. Oh, hell yeah, military backpack.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
The nice thing about the refugee camp is it's full of military gear.
That's why I'm here. Dude, that guy was decked out. Or girl, I think.
Oh yeah, Zomboid is not gender discriminate.
Nope. Fucking sweet.
Anything can be a female model.
Well, that makes the trip more than worth it all by itself.
The backpack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you find a... there was a extra red hunting bag, but I forgot to mention it.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm good. I got a duffel for now.
Okay.
So I'm
Well, you
like,
can have my blue big hiking bag now.
Sweet.
And remember, these characters are so strong that you can benefit from, like, during construction or something, you can benefit a lot from carrying a bag in one hand as well.
Oh, right. I forgot, yeah. My entire playstyle is built on the
Weak characters, yeah. Oh my god, so many weapons. M14, holy shit.
Oh, right. And you're going to burn through every one of those muzzles, so you might as well.
Rebecca,
Yeah?
I'm not sure if you know this, but I believe in freedom. Freedom from oppression.
Is that so?
And there's only one place that you can live free, Rebecca.
DMC?
That is the NC, my friend. You can live free in the NC.
I take it you got your shotgun?
You can live the good life in the off-world colony. Nice boonie hat.
Mooney hat.
Yep. Camo boonie hat. Trust this game to know the military terms for shit.
Is that the military sock hat?
Yeah, the soft, wide brim. That's it. You would think of it as like a swamp hat,
Okay.
like
Oh,
out
yeah.
in the boonies.
I see.
It's a hat for when the sun and the mosquitoes are getting to you. It's the hat you want. It's a hat from which netting can be easily draped. Really?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so I have a shotgun and an unreasonable amount of ammunition now. Gentlemen. Might
Do
I-
trees wigglers if a zombie's coming through and just fuck with you?
Yes.
Absolutely do.
And I'm sure that several of the sound effects in the game are very similar to
Have been
zombie
etched
noises.
to sound like zombie noises.
Absolutely, they have, I'm
Have been,
sure
like,
of it.
pattern matched.
Yep. Yeah, and an oscilloscope, yeah. Yep, I work with waveforms now, and I know it when I see it.
I recently learned about voice biometrics.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's why I keep saying, like, deception is an outmoded technology that will soon be completely impossible. Voice stress analysis is already used by intelligence services.
Would you like to know the primary use of voice biometrics right now in the business world?
No, yes?
Quick phone customer service identity verification when
Yeah.
you're asking about private information.
Yeah, that'll work.
banks and medical providers primarily.
As a person with a very distinctive voice.
The only problem with medical providers is if people call with a cold, the biometrics
Ah.
might not recognize you.
Well, then you can just give them your password.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like saying I burned my finger, so I can't use fingerprint biometric.
The cool thing about voice biometrics is they're precise enough that if your mom calls pretending to be you to get information you don't want her to have, it will recognize her and send out, even though a normal person might not hear the difference between like a woman and her mom.
I was kind of wondering what you were getting at, because I don't sound a lot
No,
like
not
that.
your mom. Not your mother.
You're not my mother.
Not my mother. But like, family medical theft fraud is
Which one of those weird Western world sort of situations?
where your family literally is not legally allowed to see your medical records unless they're on a
That's
specific
true.
list, but they might try to because family is weird and controlling.
Yep.
Voice biometrics is a solution to that. And the one other cool thing that I care to share is that a voice print, the data they use for voice biometric, is not a recording of your voice, so if a hacker steals it, they can't just replay it to pretend to be you with a passphrase.
That's true. It's just like an oscilloscope signature.
Yes, basically. And a couple of other things as we move vowels and speed and...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, this technology has definitely been in Terminator movies.
Yes, and they can... And it's not just a passphrase anymore. There's a thing called continual verification where they can recognize how you talk in a conversation.
Neat.
Yeah.
Nice. I love that you can just hit X to rack the shotgun. You see what I mean about getting bit, though. Look at this fucking gallery.
Oh, yeah, the confinement's not good.
I wish I'd found a 1911 so that I could also not waste shells on these smaller concentrations of zombies.
So how much do you care about saving every piece of clothing?
I mean, we're not going to be able to, so we might as well just... For this run, very little.
Thanks. So I will grab anything of value, and otherwise I can burn piles of corpses as quickly as possible.
Yep.
Thanks. Also, the world is a terrifying place, and this is a really scary pile of bodies.
Do you see what's happening here? Do you understand what's going on?
Yes, and I'm just cleaning up another one of the places where you've done that.
This is what I do. I do bad
And
things
it
to
does
zombies.
reduce the zombie numbers. I have to grant that. The stand was just zombie cleanup without the zombies.
The stand was easy mode, bro.
Everyone just died.
Yeah. Other than, this Satan and roaming around and stuff.
And
But,
God's favorite pyro, yeah.
but realistically, for a lot of people, the stand probably wasn't that bad if they survived. Think of your Bill from the Last of Us kind of character.
Yeah.
He's doing fine. He's kind of happy that the world ended, as I recall.
He was an incredibly self-sufficient introvert, so yeah.
To begin with,
And,
yeah.
like the most introverted.
Yeah, super prepper. That shit cracked me up, dude. That's when I really started liking the Last of Us show. I was like, hey!
Like that would exist. Like, yeah.
I'm related to that guy. Half my relatives are that guy. There'd be plenty of my family members left after any sort of zombie apocalypse. Right, I mean, think about my uncle. He would not have had much trouble just sort of casually tossing a zombie if
That's
he
true.
needed to. And then my other uncle, literally trains attack dogs for a living and is like a marksman.
Yep.
I don't think he would be too worried about it. If dogs didn't zombify, that uncle would be fine. He'd be the safest guy. And
Yep.
trains Malinois and Dobermans and stuff. Yeah, I come from some very, very rural people who would take this very much in stride, I suspect. Oh, that should have scattered the cones. Dang. Whoa! You ready?
Oh, is it time? Oh, shit. Kind of glad I'm not out there.
Oh. Rack the fucking shotgun. Fuck her. Excuse me. And I, of course, said fuck Tar, the
Fuck Tar!
the not so appropriate cousin of Reptar or Godzilla.
Cactar.
What?
Cactar. Thing. I don't know why. I just know it's a thing. Living cactus. I think it's a Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think there was a cactus. There's definitely a cactus man in Final Fantasy. That's one of the goofiest reoccurring enemies.
Yes.
And he's in a special running pose usually.
That is a cactar of which.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's called a cactar instead of a centaur.
Oh.
I assume. Like a man
I'm
cactus.
afraid you're correct.
Yeah.
I'm like
Those have been
afraid
around
you're correct.
forever. It's just a recurrent theme. Listen, you know how the Japanese are with silly looking plant monsters. They love that shit. And the world has rewarded them with lots of money for making video games about silly looking monsters, you'd have to admit.
I'm on fire.
Humanity's response to Japan's odd drawings has generally been quite positive. I want that. Actually, that's the quote right there for me.
I just successfully burned like 30 zombies. I'm so happy.
Yeah? Well, there will never be any more corpses for you to worry about. Look at this. Look.
Oh my god.
Do you see this shit? 2. Boom. Boom. Get some.
You bastard.
Ragnarok, won't you?
Won't you?
That was 12 zombies in 3 shots. Fucking repulsive. And there's just like a cherry red motorcycle here just for me to ride away on and feel cool when this is all over.
Uh-huh.
Opening 9 boxes of shotgun shells as I walk here. Yelling to the zombies as I do so. Hey, come over here and I will put these in you. Wow, so many zombies. What the fuck, bro?
Right. I should be speaking in school to check for a book, not just.
Ooh, that's a
violence.
pretty. Oh, that's a really nice army man.
It is a really nice argument.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm driving home in that. Fuck the motorcycle. Can't pack all this ammo on a motorcycle. And this, to say nothing of that propane tank.
What do you mean you're sick? You just burned 30 zombies.
Yeah, what would make a person feel a little irpy about your lifestyle, you know?
You just handle corpses for a living. Endless huge fucking piles of
Piles
corpses.
of dead bodies everywhere. I started today with 3,900,
Uh-huh.
4,150.
Oh, man. I'm at 116. Just sort of casually racking.
Right. I mean, not even really trying.
Uh-huh.
I do need to go get a pistol, but Jeez, they just keep coming. That prison van will probably have ammo in the back of it. But quite naturally, the ammo is locked up. What? Phew, my hands are going numb. Yep. I wish I had a fucking sledgehammer. A sledgehammer, or my favorite lawn implement, the hedge slammer. Hey, sometimes the hedges just need to be slammed, you know. In what context?
Yeah.
When would that actually? I'm gonna deconstruct heaven for a second.
Ha. For a moment I thought grammatically you were offering to deconstruct heaven.
Yeah, because heaven is a refugee camp filled with prison buses and zombies. Peanut butter. Username. Screen name Peanut Butter. Username Bruce Wayne.
Well, if that's what you want in your utility belt, then.
Alfred, bring me a PBJ. Of course, Master. I can't do a Michael Caine, unfortunately. He will always be Batman, though.
Right?
Or, I'm sorry, Alfred. Michael Caine is Batman. That would be an alternate history, wouldn't it?
That would be nuts. He's a little old for it now.
Yeah.
British Batman.
Can we please make a comedy just called British Batman? It's just a British guy who becomes obsessed with the Batman myth and decides to do the same thing in either London or, for even more comedy value, Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Just gets his ass kicked repeatedly by Scottish.
Batman.
No, Scottish guys beating up a Batman impersonator is comedy all by itself.
That is hilarious.
Because they don't think a lot of bullshit in that part of the world. They got stuff to do. I like Scotland. They're very, they just try to get on with life.
Practical people.
Yeah. Leave all the effing around for the English, you know. Backpack. I miss you, backpack. What the fuck just happened? Oh, there it is. I left it on the ground. Seems logical. Alright. If you're going to do musical jokes, try to do them like at an audible level. So that it's not just,
Sorry,
strange
just
schizophrenic
slightly
mumbling.
embarrassed by singing a children's song.
Okay. Well, it's my favorite time of day. I can't wait to get my tray. I got my glass and my silverware. I'm hungry. Sorry, that's the lunchtime song. My elementary school.
Your elementary school.
We all used to sing the lunchtime song.
That's funny. Did your teachers have the big red light, green light thing?
Absolutely.
How old were those? It did seem ancient.
With that, they told us would automatically respond to the noise level in the room, and I would, at all of 6 years old, I believed there was a computer sensor in there, and not just some 35-year-old woman with a fucking remote control. It's like, oh no, it's a cyber child noise detector,
Right.
Which could exist now, obviously, not in 1986.
Decibel detection is technically a little advanced even for the 80s.
Yeah. Hey, could you find my weed pipe for me?
Yes, but not right now.
Okay. Just digging around the high school.
I am pulling every book out of the library and piling it outdoors. In a drastic display of disrespect for virtual books.
On the issue of disrespect for virtual.
Right. And then I'm gonna come by with the truck.
Okay, I'm in refugee hell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in literally the
Lunar
worst,
heaven, yeah.
the worst part of the game.
Oh, deconstruct heaven, refugee hell.
It's like an article that would get published right about now, sadly. I don't mean anything at all by that. Don't cancel me.
Don't cancel me, bro. Actually, alternately. No, 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 no.
Matt Band.
Matt Band.
Catch a Matt Band. Get Matt Band. You're gonna get Matt Band.
Yep.
Alright, I need my weed pipe if we're gonna be this corny.
Alright, one sec. Let me find someplace to hide.
What?
It's the Hooray It's Lunchtime song.
Yep. Listen, elementary school students pretty much have the one thing they look forward to during a day. Hey. Of course. Manhole in the middle of the highway. Like you do.
I guess those exist.
Anyway, like I was saying, there's lots of guns in here. What?
The pen is not anywhere expected to be.
Huh. It's not in my pocket.
Okay, thank you. That's probably enough.
Maybe on the table in the bedroom or on the. Sometimes as I'm falling asleep, I will leave it on the shelf next to the bed.
Okay.
Man, I wish I knew some way I could get rid of these shotgun shells, you know? Okay. That'll have to do. Yes? Still nothing, huh? Jesus, more? Fucking shit, man. Huh. A weird one.
Oh. Well, I didn't mean for it to be there, and I think I didn't even see it in the light contrast. I'm so glad you spotted it. That was gonna puzzle me for ages.
Mm-hmm.
And could have saved me 10 minutes if I'd seen it.
Mm-hmm.
also explain why I was sure I had it in my visual register.
Right?
Right. That was really close.
Okay. Well, I think we know what happens now.
You run into things into the car dies?
Worse.
Why?
Ooh. Nice. Found one of my red trucks that I like so much.
Ah.
I mean, what do you think? You see? You see what we have here?
Oh. Yeah.
Well, hey, what do you call the Norse apocalypse if it happens in the 70s?
What?
The Shagnarok.
Guess I can't stop you.
From doing that, yeah. Just cut to like Thor, but all 70s style.
Obviously.
Odin, but he's got like a cool hippie looking eye patch. Let your body waddle. Zombies always let their bodies waddle.
Trying to jump in your Tahoe.
There's so many zombies and there's really not that many of us.
Right?
Woof. That was a lot of kills. Not sure. The Bone Thugs would not consider this keeping them on the run with me shotgun because they're still advancing.
Zombie's not smart enough.
Not so much on the running away when they're getting absolutely shredded. Woo! For the horde, I guess. Nice shooting there, Tex. Woo! Off we go. To the bloody row. Killer. Down to glide and slide, then let's ride.
Tony Tone by John on the dark side.
Absolutely. 100%. Now this is just taunting them. Officially, I am now just taunting them.
By riding in the toy car.
Well, look, doing donuts.
Hey, I thought there were brains in that thing.
Yeah.
Someone said brains. Someone said brains.
Look at this. Do you see this? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Great time for the engine to cut. Oh, I guess we're fighting now.
Oh, well, holy spiffo say.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We have been summoned to this place, this holy place. Zombies, face me!
Face me!
I am Lord Spiffer!
I am the avatar of Lord Spiffo!
Exactly.
Spiffo strengthened my shotgun arm!
Might not be getting back in that car for a little while.
Yeah. Well, not if it's gonna be like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's a little overrun at the moment. Woo! I mean, I really feel like that barely dented that horde. 4,300. Wow, look at this, You want to see maximum shotgun effectiveness?
Huh?
Die, motherfuckers!
I'm trying to burn a pile, and it's not burning.
I'm pretty sure I just got 20 kills
Nice.
with 5 shots.
Burn more.
Yeah, you're gonna need to consider economies of scale with the body disposal here.
I am.
These zombies just watching through the fence. What's going on over there? Can we play? Nope, you can't. You're too close to the fence. Look at this. Do you see this shit?
Whoa. It's
Yeah.
the dispersal
Yep.
that bothers me.
Oh, and my character just got drowsy. Well, you know what that means.
Time to pop some bites.
Take bites, no bites.
Not lighting fires like I told her to.
Sometimes they get weird about it.
Fine.
Can be a collection of things. You might not have as much gas as you think you do. Your gas can might not say empty, but it might not actually have enough to start a whole body fire. I believe it
You
takes
know
a
what? That's exactly it. Thanks.
it takes a quarter of a can.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
It's not cheap.
So it gives me the option if there's a tiny amount left, even if I can't actually burn.
Now, I think I could burn a body with less than a gallon of gasoline, but let's not get into it. Hold on. We now have a new scariest thing I've ever said.
Yeah. Did you get that mod where perfume and cologne are accelerant?
No, but that would be funny.
Because I would totally use them.
To burn people.
Well, yeah.
And it's not accelerant. You're making up mods now. It's you can use cologne and perfume to sterilize bandage.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. See, they're the same thing.
Could be. Most, in my experience, Perfumes do not burn well.
Never
Yes, I've
it.
tried. I've tried to burn almost anything you can think of.
I like the cracker flavor tortilla chips.
No, I didn't just crack a plate. Oh, that's right. Yes, I only cracked a plate with tortilla chips. I scorched concrete by trying to make my own candle out of old candles, and I just kept adding more wicks and more wax, more wicks, more wax. And then I was like, "Hey, I need to scrub this off the concrete." It's like, nope.
Nope.
Nope. You managed to burn concrete. Good job with wax. Good job.
Wax can get hot.
Can get very, very high. So if I ever need to smelt something, I now have a few
method.
unusual tricks.
Well, alright, so we build a small clay mound and then we put tortilla
Tortilla chips in it, bags of Tostitos. Tostitos. Corn burns hot, aren't we?
Cornbread's hot.
Stuff like that would at least make me fun during the zombie apocalypse.
Uh-huh. Like, well, you tried burning chips.
Now, don't eat those chips. Do you know how valuable they are?
Like, you could have stale chips or excellent fire. And like, bro, why do you know that? No reason.
Just listen, okay, I dropped out of high school at 16. I didn't have a lot to do during the day. So prepare role-playing games.
And I prepared role-playing games and set chips on fire. What? Didn't
What?
you?
Good use of time. We all go to chemistry class one way or the other, I guess.
Guess what I was doing while you were in band practice?
Well, smoking pot usually. Don't drop out of school to smoke pot and run role-playing games, kids. It was cool in the 90s. It wouldn't be cool today.
Besides, now you can do that after you graduate.
Exactly. Now you can get a job on the internet running role-playing games. So.
And smoke pot legally, so you don't even have to drop out of school to pursue your dreams.
Yeah. Why? Live your dreams, kids. Wait until you're 18 and then smoke weed.
And run role-playing games on the internet.
Wait, it's 21. My bad.
Oh, yeah. Cigarettes versus...
Actually, they're trying to move cigarettes up to 21 too.
I don't blame them. The whole 18 thing was about a draft, actually. And so if they're not going to be drafting anyone anymore, they don't need to move everything down to 18.
So what you're saying is they had draft beer?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. How clever of you to notice.
Your pun was clever and I appreciated it. You're not hurting me. I enjoy this.
I will not be all over it, unfortunately. Pain is fun for me! Clearing the roads.
Yeah.
And you, muddying the roads,
Bloodying the roads.
bloody.
West Virginia, mountain zombie, take me home. Bloody road.
I would point out that Eat My Brains also scans. I really do feel like an insect when I roll.
Mountain zombie, though.
It's a zombie in a flannel, obviously.
Yeah. You
Ooh,
can't get
intersection.
brains from. Alright. Wow, even more zombies. They thought they'd seen the end of me. They never thought they'd have to face the Dreadfort version 2.0. Dreadier than ever. Dready or not. Bonesaw is dready.
Dreddy said go.
Yeah, there you go. Are you ready to rumble?
Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Thank you.
That was you happen to know me well enough to know I'd love that one.
Yeah, we're both
Shock rock.
We're both of the 90s. That was when techno music had a lot of hey in them. Hey,
Sure.
hey.
Just wanted to be noticed. Music was very lonely back in those days.
Nobody listens to techno.
See, Eminem was always being mean to it.
I'm always so proud when I get like half a block clear of zombie corpses. Half a block. Do you know how much of this town you filled with zombie corpses?
Do you see what's going on right now?
Yeah, of course I haven't had anything to nog in like half an hour, so there's also
Where
that.
what would survive?
Yeah.
How could anything live through this? My issue is trying to get the zombies to like group up.
So that you can get efficient shotgun blasts.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really more about the more spread out they are, the more danger I'm in. Look at this. Look at this.
Yep.
Looks like the kids at the rehab center when we would smoke a joint in the parking lot. I'm sorry, it's a terrible story.
That's a terrible joke.
No, it's not a joke. It's a story that really happened.
It's both then. It's both a terrible joke and a terrible story.
Smoking pot at the fucking playground. And we look up, and there's just a bunch of kids in the fucking rehab center. The second floor, just looking out the window like, oh man, I wish we could get some pot.
Having been in
And
trouble.
I
for-
never got over that moment. They didn't narc on us. That's awesome.
They were really hoping that they run into you later in the chair.
I never went to rehab, but I did go to, let's call it an alternative high school.
Because you said
For people.
no.
Yes, no one ever tried to make me go to rehab. I didn't have to say no. No one cared. But the school district decided that my behavior was not commensurate with an educational environment for other students.
Unbecoming of
It's probably the fact that I showed up for class kind of when and if I felt like it, and when they would put me in ISS, I would just sleep until they would suspend me. And I'd be like, oh, I can go home and sleep now? Awesome. And like, I just was not being affected by discipline. What precisely were they going to do to me? Like, what exactly can they do to you for not caring about high school? Nothing.
You go to alternative school.
Exactly. That's what they eventually do.
exactly.
They eventually make you stop annoying the teachers. And so that's where I went. Whereupon, of course, if someone was just like, okay, here's all the homework for the year. Like, here's all your coursework for a year of high school. It's like, what am I going to do for the other 7 months?
I know, they normally dole it out, so you have to go slow.
And I was like, can I bring novels to read? And they were like, you understand this is a school for criminals and drug users, and no one's ever asked that? Good times.
I wound up in ISS a couple times, and I don't remember for what.
You probably told the teacher to go fuck herself.
You're right, it was probably attitude.
It's almost so. You
Probably,
really?
yeah.
That's hard for you to unpack.
I was a reasonably
Someone
good-
probably told you to do something that you didn't want to do, and you
or
told them where they
forgiven
could
kid.
stick it.
Mostly I was forgiven, actually. I wasn't actually that good.
And
but it wasn't that
not
bad
even a
either.
little bit oppositional or defiant. Not even a little.
Yeah, it was a bullshit diagnosis and had nothing to do with any of that.
No, I mean, you just don't like doing what you're told, pretty much.
Yeah,
Just one of
no.
those people.
I take glee in doing the wrong thing at all
Yeah.
times. That's
You-
just who I am.
Just don't like authority. It's pretty normal. People act like that's unusual, but no, not really.
Like what, for a girl?
No, for anyone.
Yeah. No,
People
humans
don't
are
like being
pretty-
told what to do. I don't understand.
Humans are surly. We just know.
I'm gonna do it my way. Like, that's pretty much the human condition.
Honestly, every 2 5-year-old ever goes through the I do it myself phase,
Yeah,
and we
exactly.
never really get over it.
That independence is arguably a very good. I mean, it's
It
really a
is.
very good thing. It's important.
Really much better for a 5-year-old to go through that than not go through that. So
Yeah, helplessness is the alternative,
yeah,
which is less appealing. Defiance. Humans like defiance more than helplessness. Think about that.
Yes, that is really the
We
perspective
respect
to take on it.
defiant people. We hate helpless people.
Because if someone cries and hands you stuff, like every time they need to button their fucking sweater,
Nobody will put up with the Buster Bluth bullshit, okay?
yeah.
That shit does not fly in the world. But being generally real ornery and liking to do things your own way, most people actually really respect that. What does that mean? That means that deep down, that's how they wish they were.
Uh-huh. And like even people who are not good at doing their own thing, if they like resolutely are independent about it, at least they're not forcing other people to deal with the shit.
And it's like, which movies are more popular? Movies about people who conform and do what they're told.
Or movies about people who defy all odds and succeed.
What was Hunter S. Thompson's virtue precisely? Why do we even...
Well, he did what he wanted.
He did what the fuck he felt like, and he really could not stop him. Many tried to stop him.
Yeah.
It was not a lack of opposition that made Hunter act the way
It comes
he
from
did.
a time period in which conformity was emphasized.
And he was not a wealthy man.
No. Which means he didn't just get to be rich eccentric.
Nope. He was not like raised in some situation where people just let him do what he wanted to do. He went to freaking reform school when he was a little kid.
Because that's the only thing they can do when they're mad at you and you're a teenager and
Mhm.
won't do what they tell you.
Exactly.
At least in our society.
And considered a heroic figure.
Yes.
We mostly, arguably, like, let's say, to get real controversial, Jesus Christ mostly did not do what he was told. Yeah.
Or the Pharisees told him to do.
That's what I'm saying. See, actually, so people kind of respect Jesus as a figure of both compassion, but he defied.
Rebellious compassion.
Yeah, he defied the rules to be compassionate.
The whole woman at the well story.
Gandhi.
Like, nah, leave that girl alone.
Remember, Gandhi spent a good portion of his career in jail.
Right. And so did many of the original church founders.
Simply would not be told how to be Hindu. Gandhi would not be told how to be Hindu or how to be Indian. Those two things were not things he was going to listen to other people's opinions. He was not going to be informed of that. He considered himself a perfectly good authority on what it was to be an Indian man.
Yes.
A Hindu man.
Of India.
Precisely. Like kind of the archetype.
Yes.
If we think about like Hindu faithfulness, mostly that Gandhi spinning his own clothes, sort of.
Yeah.
But again, figure of defiance of rebellion. Nobody likes conformists. Nobody likes yes men. Everybody wants to like Wilson more, but they all like House more.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of the plot of the show, actually.
Yeah.
They certainly spend most of the show House determining like what is it about these a-holes that we like so much.
Why is Wilson doing everything right and he's a loser?
He feels like a loser, and he knows he's a loser because he does what other people want too much.
Even though he's really the kind of person who tries to do everything right at all times, which we are all striving to do as well.
So we can respect him, but we also feel sorry for him because he's kind of a schmuck.
And he does what
Kind of
other
schmindrick.
people tell him to, and he gets tricked into stuff, and
Exactly.
House pushes him around, and Cuddy pushes him around.
But House pushes him around because he wants to be pushed around. This is the other thing that, like, if you're into psychology, people are defiant by nature. When they're being conformist, it's because someone has made them want that. Usually the mother, in like standard, very old school psychology.
And
It's
so
assumed.
Your mom was an unlikable bee. You're just going to be defiant.
You'll be more defiant even than is normal.
Uh-huh.
And if your
Because-
mother was if she was overprotective or so on and so forth, if your parents coddled you too much, then it's assumed you'll be kind of weak and pliable.
Pliable people tended to have more effective coddling parents, to where they could
Right.
trust them and they encourage
The
them.
Adam Carolla versus Dr. Drew sort of setup. Having shitty parents makes you more independent. Having parents who actually love you and care about you makes you a little bit more conformist, because why wouldn't you be?
Yes, you have
You
more
grow
to
up
be for.
wanting the good people who take care of you to be happy. That's a perfectly reasonable thing.
Versus the feeling that you'll never survive if you
Unless
don't
you do it
overcome
yourself.
your parents.
Yeah. Which we relate with.
If your parents are weak who can't take care of themselves, then
Right. People with, for example, drug addict parents or something similar, similarly impaired parents.
tend to be unrelentingly independent.
But it can go the
Can't
other
stop.
way, right? If you're oppressed into taking care of, say, a younger sibling or something,
Oh, you know what, you're right. Some
that's
people-
typically if you have a loving junkie parent or maybe a disabled parent through no fault of their own,
Yes, that can happen.
then you can wind up in a doubly kind of screwed over state.
I've seen.
I feel really bad for
it
people.
depicted at least that people with a disabled parent through no fault of their own wind up with the most psychological
hard.
hooks in them.
It's hard, man. I mean, what are you
Because
supposed to
they
do?
love them and it's not their fault if they're.
But it still hurts to have to take care of your parent instead of living a free, happy
Psychologically.
adolescence. Yeah, that's just pain. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, you know?
No, that's sad.
If I had my way, every teenager would be free to just do what they wanted to do and learn who they were. I'm into that.
And that if there have to be disabled people, they also have plenty of adult
Sure.
support so they don't have to rely on their grown children.
This is kind of where the social safety net can be very appealing, right? Because it's like, imagine in England, your parent is very sick, but you know what? You can still go to school, and somebody from the NHS is going to come over and take care of them, so it's not so bad.
Right.
It's kind of why we idealize that. Some people kind of idealize that way of
aspect
doing
of the
things.
safety net.
Unfortunately, it's very expensive, requires very trustworthy leaders. That's the reason
Ah.
if your leaders are handling a lot of money and responsible for whether or not people's elderly disabled parents get taken care of, that's a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
They need to be good at their jobs. If you got a bunch of random, politically powerful but not particularly competent asshats, you want the government to not have any power.
Yeah, actually.
Also known as America.
Yeah.
We know better than to give our government power. I'm not sure I've ever made a worse mess than this. $47.95. What?
Oh, that was the sound of my cup whistling.
Yeah, coming up on my 1,000th kill of the day.
Wow.
It's easy with shotgun.
Okay, so I will probably drain every car in this place until I get to the gas station.
Yes, most likely.
Oh, hello, actual one sec.
Remember, we don't have a lot of choice. We can either sacrifice space in the form of graves or gas.
It's gas. I will hook a generator up to a gas station for infinite gas in order to achieve my goal. There's just too many bodies.
Okay. I prefer burying. It feels better.
Feels better. Alright.
But it's up to you. I mean, you're the one having to act. At the end of the day, I just want the roads clear enough to drive.
Here's the thing. I have
No,
limited
here's the
time.
thing. Look at this madness.
Ew.
Click. Look at that. It's horrible. Pixel art should not be used to depict these things. Pixel art should be used for like Chrono and Luca. This. Yeah, I said Chrono and Luca. Marley's kind of mids. Now Luca and Ayla. That's my.
I like the Marley Luca energy.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I would, wouldn't I? Well, yeah, but look, they got a fire and ice thing going.
Yeah. Yeah, I too have seen fire and I've seen rain.
Something come again.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Did not find a friend. I don't actually have the whole lines here. But I always knew I'd see you baby one more time.
He was such a nice, friendly, upbeat guy. I bet he was really sweet to his women. Ugh. Sorry. I'm sorry. I retract that joke. I'm sorry.
Fortunately, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't look it up. If you want to just continue to enjoy the soft, happy music and don't look it up.
Will do.
On the day I was born. Zombies gathered round. Tried to nom upon the big brain that they found.
Excellent.
Oh shit, I'm dead. Nope, not quite. I forgot. I'm not. That's not a real vehicle. Damn it, that was dangerous.
and it's animation.
Phew, that was dangerous.
It's got an exposure animation. You're right. You gotta be careful.
Very, very careful. That was dumb. That's what I get for. That's what I get for George Thorogood references in 2024.
You know better.
You know, they know better.
They
No
know
Thorogood
better.
zone.
God damn it. So, why do I burn corpses instead of burying them, even though my personality would have me bury them?
Why do I burn corpses? Yeah, you're right. It is way faster.
With this many corpses, I don't have time to bury them. I have time to pile them all up in the middle of the road. In fact, I've barely made a dent, and I've been piling since we logged in almost.
Do you not hear the sound of the 911 just over and over again?
Mm-hmm.
Just splort, splort, splort. Fucking look at this shit.
Yeah, I hear you keeping their heads ringing.
Obviously. God. I'm about to hit aiming 9 if I haven't already.
Also, my brain told me something weird at some point, which is the difference between me and you and Dance Dierne are the same chord structures.
Are they?
My brain said that. I'd have to check to find out.
Look
for sure.
that up. It's close. You're very... I see what you're saying.
It,
Right?
mm-hmm.
What's the difference between me and you? And then... Yeah, no, that's... You know what? Look it up. You might be right. It's, the rhythm is very similar. That you're definitely right about.
When you were playing difference between me and you earlier, my brain started playing Dance Dierne.
Very similar. Yeah.
Now I may be like
I'm with you on
a
this.
step or two off.
Oh, no, they're not identical.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you that right now. But you are meaningfully correct.
I appreciate your backup on that.
Sure. It's almost the same shit. It's like really, really similar.
Interestingly, like, 'cause you would
I
not
can hear it.
associate those songs.
I can hear what you're talking about in my brain right now.
Excellent.
And I'm having a hard time defining what I would say the differences are. Oh, I retook the Dreadfort location, by the way. That was what that
Excellent.
was.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
technically, if we get to feeling like Dreadforting,
Uh-huh.
that is an option. I don't see any good reason to settle there until we can actually construct it.
Agreed.
And this car has seen better days.
Yeah.
It's time for the Pistola cleanup. Hey, that reminds me, would you be willing at some point here to set up Spotify
Oh, yeah, okay.
on the devices?
New music radar?
What? No. I mean, just I want it working
yes,
on...
that's right. I need one of your devices to do that. I recall. Officially, Alexa won't even install on my tablet anymore. I've got like some legacy version of it that only does half the shit.
It's depressing.
Considering that it's still a perfectly good tablet, yes.
It is old. I see what they're saying. The thing is, you kind of have to... Sometimes you have to box out ancient hardware. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes if you want to add a new feature, you have to make ancient hardware
that's
stop
true.
working.
It keeps notes and timers just fine now.
Yep. And that's what you need it for, right?
Most days.
Woof. Alright, I'm heading home from what can only be described as an oh my god, what the fuck barbecue.
You will not notice a major difference in the number of corpses on the road because there's just no way it can make a dent. I've been working all day.
Ew. Messy. Look, there's still so many of them.
I've been piling corpses for like 30 minutes.
So crack a noggin. Wait a second, we gotta write that one. That was. Axe. Ooh, and 8 logs. Strange. Okay, let's see if I can get into this thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Shimon. Hell yeah.
Oh, the number of corpses is depressing.
Oh.
Just because I feel like making a difference.
I've killed 5,000 zombies with this character. Getting over my former record will be no problem. I can get this character up to 100,000 easy.
I believe it.
Oh, don't pull this shit. God damn it. Of course. That's probably why it's still here. These two cars are going ass to ass.
No.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Doobie.
Joke's not gonna make itself.
Be sorry. Then both
What
of
do,
us will be sorry.
what do you mean hell? Why would I go there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know
For-
why.
and
You,
for
you know
reference,
you know what you did.
You know.
We probably ought to go ahead and mark this stream as mature.
At this point,
At
yes.
this point, it might be time.
Children should
Listen,
no longer-
if you're letting your kid watch Twitch at 3:00 in the morning, you know they're gonna hear some Requiem for a Dream references. It's gonna happen.
No one lets their kid watch Twitch at 3 in the morning. They just
Nobody
pull
ever
their
says
tablet
I
out.
want to be a drug addict when I grow up, but then they start getting tips on Twitch. I'm not sure if you remember the commercial with the guy who's running, and at first it looks like he's an athlete,
Uh-huh.
and then the cop appears in the frame behind him, running after him, reaching out and grabs him. That's actually one of the best anti-drug ads, in my opinion. It's from the guy jumping into the empty swim, or the girl jumping into the empty swimming pool era.
Oh, okay.
Look what I just stole.
Nice.
You're in the army now, not behind a plow. Oops. Ow. God damn it. And I just wrecked it. Big vehicle. You'll never get rich by digging a ditch. You're in the army now. I don't remember when the Cassians go rolling along. I just remember over hill, over dale, but I can't remember. Oh. It's Cassians, but yeah. I know the other ones, but I actually didn't have a lot of close relatives in the actual normal army. Mm-hmm. The melody I got, not the word. I swear it's Cassian's.
Alright, well, I know what I learned in choir.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's correct, but I'm not saying
It's a part of a canon.
I'm not saying that my choir director knew about cannons.
Yeah, it's the wheel axle of a canon. But I might be wrong. It might be Cassian.
But anyway, better.
I learned it Cassian's.
Is the only reason I know that song.
Oh yeah, you know the other one?
Hold on.
Anchors away. All right, you know Wild Blue Yonder? Yeah, I get it. You know
Okay.
Wild Blue Yonder?
Hold on.
You really are from Texas, huh?
Veterans Day performance.
You have just passed your Texan test.
A very specific Veterans Day performance.
No, I know. I believe you. I'm also from the South.
Yeah.
Oh, and obviously, before they scream at us,
Huh?
from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. In the air, on land, and sea. Yeah, we missed Memorial Day, but that was our belated Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Anyway, I stole an army van. I'm proud of myself. Oh, I should probably go check the back of it. I wonder what's in the back of it. I wrecked it a couple of times, so it may require a little fixing up. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just way big. I had no idea. Oh, cool. We can attach the army van to the giant boat carrier and then get a giant boat, motherfucker.
Yeah. Giant boat.
This is someone's perfect life right here.
Uh-huh.
I've known these people.
I have always wanted to loot an empty world.
Well, sure. Ever since I read The Stand the first time, I was like, I would thrive in such an...
I saw some animes that, like, I don't remember anything about the anime itself, but the world depicted these post-war cities that were, like, beautifully overgrown, and now it's become a complete, like, common trope now.
Did you bring me any books?
Oh, no, they're all piled here in front of the high school. I haven't gone anywhere because I've just been piling. I haven't even gotten all the bodies from in front of the high school yet.
Bodies.
Bodies.
You know how it goes.
Yes, more bodies.
Well, look,
than
this
the
is our
bodies.
new cargo van. If you think about the amount of cargo we could theoretically place in such a vehicle, it's near to infinite.
Yes,
We
you're
stack
right.
we stack this thing with metal crates. It
Yep.
will carry thousands
You're
upon
right. Rip out the
thousands,
seats, we stack it with crates. Technically leaving 2 seats to sleep in.
or even a bed.
Yeah.
We could put a cot.
Ooh.
Right. This should be considered our new base,
Yeah.
and you can have one of your own too. There are several buses near the house,
Yeet. Oh, that's right, there are.
and there's a prison bus that I can. Oh, you know, the white prison bus might work.
Oh, you may have left the key in? Or a hot wire?
No, I mean there's one in the refugee camp.
Ah, yes, cool.
But obviously, for me, this is now the penultimate death machine of all time. I'll be loading it up with absurd amounts of ammunition and taking that ammunition and killing zombies with it.
Yes.
Next up, my goal will be to get back to the refugee camp and loot every gun in the place. How is your looting going?
Decent. I'm pulling everything of actual value off the corpses, but not their...
Hey, lady.
riding helmet. Sure, whatever.
Those are actually one of the more amusing looking things your character can wear.
Uh-huh.
But my Captain America stunt helmet is...
Pretty great.
That one just makes me laugh. It's like, America is here. Fear not.
Yep.
We will noggin the zombies and then make burgers. Alright, later if I forget, almost all my ammunition is going to be in the rear left seat of this bus. Like a big, stinky pile of bullets.
Ammunition, left seat, bus.
Yep.
Okay, that's everything useful from that pile. Time to burn it.
Yep. So it goes, ma'am.
If you needed any watches, by the way,
Yeah?
I've got a lot.
I'm good. I need books.
Oh yeah, I'll bring them over eventually, or you'll get here eventually. And if at any point you get impatient, say grab your truck and bring me the books. That's fine. I'm just sort of.
This run's mostly about kills. Is also a notable thing here. At the end of the day, everything is secondary to killing.
Yeah.
It's also about to be nighttime.
Oh shit.
Got a dinged tire. Yeah, there's a little damage here. It's not perfect, that's for sure. What?
Said, not enough gas.
Right.
But I am getting a decent number of them removed. And the rest are, anyone that's left is piled in the center line so they can be driven around. Oh my god, there's just so many. There's just so goddamn many. Also, is it getting cold or am I cutting the circulation off of my hands?
You're cutting the circulation off to your hands because your angle is wrong.
Yeah.
You either need to raise or lower some part of your setup.
I probably need to raise myself again. This folding pillows are quite enough because I'm very short.
Oh?
Oh, had you noticed?
Nope. It's the first time it's come up that I know of.
Wow, you'd think after like 12 years you would notice.
Yeah, you'd think, right?
You
Go
the times
figure.
you had to get things off of shelves for me and stuff. You think I was just being helpless?
In fact, I'm not allowed to store my cereal boxes on top of the refrigerator anymore.
Refrigerators are tall. Heightest.
What's in your head?
Got plenty of gas. Light the damn zombie pile.
Do you have enough matches and lighter? Of course, a small cardboard box. That would stop a Chevy Bronco.
Now she's just being weird and wasting gas.
That's true. Sometimes they just get bugged.
Okay, I'll do something else with it.
Shit doesn't always work.
I guess now's the time to grab my truck.
And bring me some books.
Yes, that was the plan. not untidy. Some of the corpses just reappear where they were before it was in the pile.
Whatever, dude.
No, honestly. Back at the pile, zombie.
This is my United States of whatever.
If by whatever you mean horrifying piles of corpses, then yes.
Unfortunately, that does seem to be the whatever of the week.
That's a great feature. News stories we don't care about.
Things that make you go, meh.
I don't care.
Oh, obviously the Icona Pop song.
Uh-huh.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Why doesn't Kenny care?
It's Johnny, but
Johnny.
it's one of the dumbest of all movies.
Whoa, hello, zombie. Where'd you come from? Oh, shit. The school zombies finally broke out of somewhere and they're after me. Fortunately, they're soft noggins and idiots.
I mean, nobody ever said zombies were smart. Oh, this shotgun's gonna fucking break soon enough.
I mean, how many times have you swung it?
Swung?
Sorry, my bad.
You okay over there?
No.
I think you might be losing your mind a little.
I'm a little body sick. And also, my character is also body sick.
Is drawing in the zombies?
The loud ass engine is drawing the zombies in from inside the school.
It's technically quite useful.
It is, rather. And it's not that they're coming that fast. I can hear them as they come. They're of
Yeah,
napkins.
for
and
clearing the school, that could really help you, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you don't typically do very well when you have to go in and open doors.
That's true, but I'm getting better.
Cool. Good.
I have cleared
That's
a couple
very
of
useful.
doors. Yeah.
Being able to clear houses is incredibly important.
Not in tight spaces. I'm still doing the thing where I find them and then lure them outdoors mostly.
Sure. That's how I got started with house fights, for sure. Still, mostly it's safer.
Yep. But if they're stuck on a window, they'll turn and surprise you sometimes. If they're stuck on a door, they will not. You can straight up knock at them.
Yeah, they really commit to the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it.
So windows you have to call them away from, but if you can't call them away, then you can knock at them.
Yep.
I'm developing strategy.
You see my strategy?
Blammo.
I call it get them confused, a bunch of cars, and shoot them till they die.
Not bad, especially since the cars don't matter.
Oh, lovely. Lovely cheese toast.
Is that for the table?
The guild.
Oh, the guild, that's right.
When you go to the town hall for various things like raising your rank or running for office.
It's one of the generic things they say to you.
Mm-hmm. Never quite got over that one.
Like,
It's just
well,
the most European thing, you know?
cheese toast is lovely. They have a point.
British love things on toast.
And cheeses. Hello, truck loving zombie.
Now that is a name for a Meatloaf song if I ever heard one.
Tasty brains of the year. Come here, tasty brains.
Mmm, delicious corpus callosum.
Step 1. Leave my cell phone. Duplicate books.
I really love a lot of your medulla oblongata and your basal ganglia. I'm sorry that I dropped you, that I accidentally plopped you when I held your brain in.
Oh my god.
What?
Why?
Did you get bite? Bit?
No, but she's dying of fever right now.
Really?
Even though she didn't get damaged.
Uh-oh. Get back to base, homie. Get back somewhere safe. You need to lie down and have some food, take some antibiotics.
Okay. Shit.
Did you get corpse sick? Like legit sick from
I
corpses?
didn't know that was possible.
How sick did you get?
She's got fever and she's dying right now.
She's losing hit points?
Yeah.
You need to get some food in you, buddy. Go make some
eating
chicken.
now. I have food.
Get up to the green food zone, and you probably want to be resting and sitting.
Okay, thanks.
If it's just corpse sick, you maybe got really sick from being around bodies too long.
Wow, no, she might die.
This is funny.
This
Gross,
is brand
dude.
new.
Gross, dude.
Like, you literally turned the zombies up so high that she
Gross,
might
bro.
die.
You got dysentery from dead bodies. I'm gonna puke. That's fucking disgusting. This is why corpses are a problem, you know?
She's at critical damage now.
You're dead, dude.
Green food.
Sitting?
Yeah.
Can you sleep?
No.
Is she losing or gaining health?
Losing.
You're dead.
She's about to die.
It's been nice knowing you. What the fuck happened to you? How did you get sick? Did you
I don't
eat
know.
some bad food, maybe?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. That's one of the ways that can happen. Dude, that sucks. Not sure I've ever had disease kill somebody. Well, no, I have. I drank dirty water one time
Huh.
with a weak stomach character and they died.
I guess it's possible I did that.
Yeah. When you get Giardia or something, got no medication, yeah, you'll die. Many have perished from dirty water in the history of the world.
She's not losing health anymore. I sat down and I started taking off her clothes.
Was she just overheating to death?
Maybe.
You might have just been overheating to death.
Well, this is a new feature.
This is amusing to me, dude. I've never seen this.
She was old. Oh.
You lived though, right?
She's sick now. Hold on, what's that say? Strength and healing severely reduced.
If you're just sick,
But
you
she had a fever a moment ago.
you spent too much time around bodies. You just nearly died from inhaling corpse farts, bro.
Wow. I can't clean forever.
Nope. that's gross.
You can kill more than my character's capable of cleaning.
That's gross.
I've barely cleaned like half a stretch of road.
I'm bringing you a prison, man.
That's nice of
I'm waking up to ash and rust. Checking out on the prison bus.
you.
I literally have a lyric for every life situation.
She is getting better.
Yep.
I mean, she's sick, but her health.
Aren't
is
you glad you
improving.
noticed in time?
Me too.
You're about to join the corpses.
She's not sitting in a cold room. She hasn't existed long enough to sleep.
Aren't you glad I told you how to save yourself?
Yes.
You might have died if I hadn't.
Thanks. Yes, she ate food and she sat down and she took off her clothes until she wasn't. She's still unpleasantly warm.
Suck.
Unpleasantly hot, actually. Wow. Yeah. Thanks for the help. And weird. I've never seen that feature before. I guess. She's now only nauseous. Excellent. I guess we'll go back to my truck and grab her a book to read. Anything you could recommend? I haven't read anything yet.
Cooking one.
Cooking? Okay.
Again, this is a kill run.
Of course. Well, it is for you. I could be out.
Hey, you want a shotgun, bro?
Ha 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 ha. Maybe.
But you know what we're gonna refer to the new base as? The bud hole.
Obviously.
Nothing like a clean bud hole.
Oh, bud hole.
You know, where he hangs out with his buds. They very, very carefully avoid mentioning that Jason smokes pot 24/7, and yet you know that it's a
You know.
fact.
If you know, you know. They did mention that he was selling oregano to teenagers. Or college students, actually. They were also very specific.
Yeah, exactly. They're very, very careful with.
Because The Good Place could be a children's show.
Yeah.
Like, not. It's
Almost.
It's
Almost.
a family show.
It's definitely the kind of show that your kids are gonna watch.
Because it's cute and funny.
Woof. Well, it's a good day. Killed about 1,200 zombies. Not an exaggeration. Literally
No,
1,200.
yeah.
Hey, where's my books?
Oh, your books are. You know what? I could probably drive and get better. It wouldn't be like breathing corpse fumes.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
But she went from not, just running over the corpses to get to the van made her nauseous.
Suck.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's right. You have to go through special steps to put multiple corpses in your inventory. I forgot. It's kind of hard.
Not running directly over corpses this time. See if she gets sick from running or being on at the same square as a corpse.
Oy. Alright, I think I'm done for a bit. That's a good solid several hours of making zombies go bye-bye.
Oh, in that case, give me one to get somewhere safe, please.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, motherfucker.
Did you crash my car?
No, just more zombies. I think getting sick causes a respawn or something. Something safe
Absolutely
spawns.
not. I do not support your finding.
Sorry, just seeing them as I don't want to fight them.
Yeah, that's more what it is. So you're always keenly aware of zombies when you're tired or drowsy
She
or
is
have no
unwell.
weapon.